Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is k power 2 times k power 6 equals 3. We are solving for the value of k that satisfies this equation, so we are going to consider two different methods. The first method will be, we can say, let x equals k power 6. So we have k power 2x equals 3. So we apply natural log k power 2x equals natural log 3. Now, if you have natural log a power p equals p times natural log p, applying this right here, I have 2x times natural log k equals natural log 3. So from here, recall this, that x equals k power 6. Let's isolate k. So we have x power 1 over 6 equals k power 6 raised to the power of 1 over 6. So we multiply this exponent. So we have x power 1 over 6 equals k. This cancels this, so we have 2x times ln of, instead of writing k here, you replace it with x power 1 over 6 equals ln 3. Now, don't forget that ln of a power p equals p times ln a. So 1 over 6 comes behind this. We have 2x times 1 over 6 times ln x equals ln 3. So from here, to cancel this, we have x, this is 3 here, x divided by 3 times ln x equals ln 3. So to eliminate these 3, you multiply both part of this equation by 3. You have x divided by 3 times ln x times 3 equals ln 3 times 3. So this will cancel this 3 here. We have x times ln x equals, this will multiply this, we have 3 ln 3. So because of the fact that there's x and there's 3, we compare them, x equals 3. So to solve for k, we have x power 1 over 6 equals k. X power 1 over 6 equals k. And our x is 3, that means 3 power 1 over 6 equals k. We have k equals 3 power 1 over 6. You can also express this if you consider this identity, a power 1 over n equals n root of a. So we have k equals the 6th root of 3. Now let's consider another method. You have k power 2 times k power 6 equals 3. You can say let y equals k power 6. So that means we have k power 2 times y equals 3. So from here, let's isolate k. If y equals k power 6, in order to isolate k, multiply both sides by 1 over exponent of 1 over 6. We have y power 1 over 6 equals k power 6 raised to the power 1 over 6. This cancels this, so we have y power 1 over 6 equals k. So that means we are going to replace this k here with y power 1 over 6. So we have y power 1 over 6 raised to the power of 2 times y equals 3. And if you have a power x or y equals a power x times y, so you multiply this, you have y power 2 times y over 6 equals 3. This cancels itself, 1 cancel this 3. So you have y power y over 3 equals 3. So to solve for y, you raise this to the power of 3 and this to the power of 3. And let's multiply this, so you have 3 times y, so that is y power 3y divided by 3 equals 3 power 3. This cancels this. So you have y power y equals 3 power 3. And you have a power a equals b power b. That means a equals b. So from here, you have y equals 3. Now to solve for k, consider this. Y equals k power 6. Y equals k power 6. That means this is our y, so we have k power 6 equals 3. And to solve for k, we eliminate this. We have k power 6 raised to the power 1 over 6 equals to the power 1 over 6. This cancels this. So we simply have k equals 3 power 1 over 6. If you consider this exponent shall rule again, a power 1 over n equals n of a. Okay, that means our k equals the 6th root of 3. This and this other one here are the same. So any of the methods you want to use is fine. Now the next thing you are going to do is to verify and check. K power 2 times k power 6 equals 3. And our k is the 6th root of 3, or 3 power 1 over 6. So we are going to use this to check. So instead of writing k, we replace it with 3 power 1 over 6. We have 3 power 1 over 6 raised to the power of 2 times the power 1 over 6 raised to the power of 6 equals 3. Now, remember this cancels this. If you multiply the exponent, so you have 3 power 1 over 6 raised to the power of 2 times 3, because this will go off, was 3. So if you multiply this exponent again 2 times 3, that is 6. So we have 3 power 1 over 6 raised to the power of 6 equals 3. So from here, this eliminate this again. You have 3 power 1 equals 3. And 3 power 1 is 3. So you have 3 equals 3. So the both sides are now the same, which actually means that our solution is correct. So guys, that is it, and that's how you can solve this exponential problem using any method at all, any of the two methods.